Very good morning to all my subscribers, my viewers, the obedient family, active citizens and Nigerians. Thank you for joining me this morning. Now, while Nigerians are faced with the realities of the hardship of survival thrown at them by a government that is completely separated from the people, with the illusion that they are actually doing well and they have done great so far, the fight to actually unseat the Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration continues to gain traction. While some people are actually saying, oh, no matter how you form a coalition, it's not going to work. Others are saying, listen, the only way to actually unseat him is actually to join and form the coalition. Now, the coalition had a very powerful meeting yesterday of powerful political stakeholders, Obi, Atiku, and the likes. I don't know whether Obi was actually present and all that. Although the information has not been open of what was discussed, how they were able to come to what really happened there. But we know clearly that there's a coalition and it's going to be chaired by a formal chairman of the APC that have resigned to actually follow the coalition. He actually left the APC to follow the coalition, and he's going to be the one chairing the coalition. Now, the question a lot of Nigerians are asking is this coalition strong enough to take out, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who, with all the, this country's security, finances, and all that, can manipulate his way through? Let us watch and see. Because Peter Obi have made it clear yesterday that he's not going to be part of this coalition. He's actually going to run under the Labour Party, believing that before 2027, every, confusion in the Labour Party would have been sorted out and everything will be settled. That also, let us watch and see how that plays out, because I'm telling you that the hold that the ruling party and its leader has on these opposition parties is not something they are willing to relinquish or leave anytime soon. Let's see how that pans out. But I'm going to be showing you what, is going on with the coalition, and the fact that it's a APC former chairman that resigned, that is actually heading it, and with the signs of what we expect. But before I do that, let me quickly tell you that Nigerians are coming out to now, they are voicing out the realities on ground, and they are telling Tinubu, you have beaten more than. In fact, they are attacking Tinubu, his supporters, everybody that there is. Let me tell you what these videos, and when I come back, we'll continue.
You have guided the citizenry. Sir, as a father of modern day Nigeria, what will be your counsel to Nigeria's government currently vis-a-vis the challenges?
I will ask them in the name of God to listen, to go with their ears to the ground, to hear the hues and cries of the citizenry. Leadership is about the citizen. It is about what you do to uplift, the lot of citizenry.
There's nothing worse than having a leader that does not feel the pain of his people. A president that cannot pretend to care. There's no way a country will be falling in chaos like this and the president will be this at peace. Even if it's for you to pretend. Fulani herdsmen attacking Plateau, nothing was said. Massacre in Zafara, nothing was said. Mass killing in Benue State, and up until now, he has said nothing. Noise on social media, not even a single video addressing the nation. Amidst all of this chaos, he is unbothered. Not a single physical appearance at the site of tragedy. But he will fly to France in a heartbeat. He would show up for photo ops and all of that, but not to show up for people that are losing their lives for no fucking reason. No public address. Man is so unbothered. Man doesn't give a fuck what wants to happen to you people. Because you know why? It's still gonna come back for another era. In a sane country where democracy is actually working as democracy, the president at the moment is flying from Plateau to Benue to Edo State. He cannot have peace of mind. He's addressing the nation back to back. He's panicking. You people will be shouting, no, you're not politics. If you know politics, fucking you people have been shouting no politics for years. Pick people that are politically inclined. This person doesn't know politics. Since all the years that people have beaten people that know politics, where's our future? Look at us. No. Fucking pick a leader with empathy. A leader that understands that his people has the power to take him up. A leader that understands that he owes his people explanation. I don't need to fucking know politics to know a leader that cannot lead. I don't need to fucking know politics to see a leader that does not care about the people that is in charge of. Are you kidding me? A leader that is not panicking at the noise and cry of the people that is supposed to be in charge of. Make it make sense. I'm sorry, but if my politics is actually understanding all of those things people understand and not seeing the truth for what it is, then I don't need to do politics. I just need to be human.
Now you've seen it, right? Now, the first video is actually coming from somebody that is an APC chieftain. There is a good number of them that have believed totally that this government have failed the people. No matter how they come to sell propaganda, lies, deception, and all that, their belief is that they have failed the people, and truly they have failed the people. Now, I'm not just speaking about, at the federal level, at the state level, at the local government level. We need to start talking about it holistically, and that is why I was saying that, look, in the next election, Nigerians must be very careful who they actually elect to get to that seat. As we are talking about the electoral reform and all that, we should also be sensitizing ourselves. Because there are a lot of people that will just go and collect chicken money now and just go and sell their votes, and then suffer for the remaining part of their life. They will always go and be begging for urgent 2K. They have come to terms with the fact that it cannot get better than this. The chains have been there for so long that they are now so used to the chain. Why those that are actually tired and have had enough are coming out to voice out and say, you are not doing right by us, you are failing us. Even those that supported, and the funny thing is that a good number of those that are speaking out now are even those that supported him. They are actually having the confidence now to say, no, this was not the agreement we signed with you. And for us that knew that he was going to be a colossal failure, all we did is to laugh, because we knew clearly that no matter the kind of agreement you sign with this person, there is no way he's actually going to give good governance. You can't give what you don't have. You give what you have. That is what it is. So once you don't have it, you can't give it. And we clearly knew that, okay, all those shenanigans of he built Lagos, we knew that they were lies. They were stories that were sold to the people to draw them into confusion and to destroy the original mindset of actually questioning the status quo. What did he really do in Lagos? That is what I asked. For the 8 years that he was there, what did he really do? They say he went to go and do what the Atlantic Ocean is. The stories are very funny. What he did was clearly to grab and snatch and take over all over up until today. But the thing is, the people are getting tired. Let me show you what is happening with the coalition, and when I come back, we'll wrap this up. Now, let me just take the headlines. This is actually from Vanguard newspaper. It said ex-APC vice chairman to head anti-Tinubu coalition secretariat. Now, let's get into the details of this story. Now it reads, Dr. Lukman Salihu Mohammed, the former All Progressive Congress Vice Chairman for the Northwest, has been appointed to head the secretariat of a newly formed coalition aimed at challenging President Bola Tinubu's political influence ahead of 2027 elections. The coalition has also adopted the African Democratic Congress (ADC) as its official platform, signaling a strategic political realignment involving defectors from the ruling APC. An impeccable source close to the coalition confirmed the development to Vanguard in Abuja on Wednesday, revealing that the coalition held a high-stake meeting on Tuesday night to finalize its structure and strategy. Yes, it is true. Off the record, yes, the source stated, adding that the ADC was unanimously adopted as the coalition's platform. The ADC has been adopted as the coalition platform, and the secretariat will be headed by Dr. Lukman Salihu Mohammed, the source disclosed. This move is seen as a significant blow to the APC, particularly in the Northwest, a region where Dr. Lukman wields considerable political clout and grassroots appeal. The coalition is expected to issue an official statement soon, though details of its agenda remain undisclosed. The source hinted at the challenges of managing such a diverse group, stating, the coalition is like a polygamous family. You have to learn to manage the egos of politicians, as they tend to have very big egos. Meanwhile, Dr. Lukman's involvement in the coalition, despite his previous role in the APC, suggests a broader realignment of political loyalty and a strategic move to weaken the ruling party's dominance in the North. The source further elaborated on the coalition's approach to unity, drawing a parallel to a polygamous family. Even if the first child of the first wife is 30 years older, All first children are treated as equals. It's about treating everyone as co-equals, the source explained, emphasizing the importance of inclusivity in maintaining cohesion within the coalition. While the coalition's extra strategy remains under wraps, its adoption of the ADC and the appointment of the high-profile APC defector like Dr. Lukman suggests a well-coordinated effort to mobilize opposition forces. Now, you've seen it, right? I think that as time goes on, we'll get to see the realities of things, if this coalition is really going to work or not, because we've seen them talk about SDP initially. A lot of them started even mobilizing for more politicians to join the SDP, and now we are seeing ADC. Although Lukman is one person that's a very strong, Northern APT chieftain that actually resigned, and then he's joining the coalition. Let's see how this whole thing pans out. Let's get back to the video, and then we'll wrap this up. Now, you see it, right? Clearly, this Lukman that we are talking about now was a vice chairman of the APC. And then he resigned and started fighting against Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government. He was one of the most powerful supporters of Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the Northwest in 2023, before 2023 elections. During the campaign period, he campaigned vigorously for Tinubu. But on Tinubu reaching there and the things he started seeing, he now knew that this one, there's no coming back. This guy is a colossal failure. And the funny thing is that they are all sold, the illusion that is being sold to them that they believed was that this man built Lagos. And up until today, if you hear any of them want to speak about him, those that have actually gone out of the party and all that, they'll say, we thought whether he will be able to reciprocate what he did in Lagos, in Nigeria. What exactly did Tinubu do in Lagos? That was a lie that was so packaged, well arranged, and was sold to them. And a lot of people used it. And up to today, there are some people, psychophans, that are still using that narrative. He built Lagos. But those that really knew about Lagos, like Jimmy, came out to explain that this man did nothing in Lagos. That in fact, he was a colossal failure in Lagos. What he did was to snatch, grab, and everything. But that is what was being sold. Now, he has given them heavy blows everywhere. They are now running to form a coalition. And my confusion with this coalition is this. Why is it that we heard that it was SDP, now we are hearing that it's ADC, and Erifai is still SDP? Is it that SDP is involved? I don't even understand. And that is why I said as time goes on, the realities will unfold. We will know what coalition is, whether this coalition is going to stand or not, whether it's going to work out or not. How many people are willing to drop their own ambition, personal ambition, for the good of the country? Because we see all the tussle that is going on. When the obedience are saying, if it's not Peter Obi at the top, forget it. Atiku's camp is saying Atiku is actually giving the slot of VP to Peter Obi and promising him that after 4 years, he's going to step down for him to climb up. And we know that in politicking, that is an absolute lie. So we are looking forward to this coalition. Yesterday, after the meeting, I don't think Peter Obi was in attendance, but there was a powerful meeting of the stakeholders, or whatever, all the stakeholders, powerful politicians coming together to talk about stuffs. And I believe that with time, everything is going to be exposed. But everybody knows that a coalition is the best way to go. It is not. There's no argument about it. Is the best way to go. If you want to actually, make impact in 2027, the coalition is needed. But the problem Nigerians have, most especially obedience, is this coalition. Who is going to lead it? That is one. And then secondly, who are those that are involved in this coalition? Because you cannot carry somebody that is driven by ambition, and all he wants to do is actually to revenge the fact that he was not actually included in the government, and then put as a team member. That person tomorrow go mess you up. So I'm going to be dropping the question for you that is actually watching me. What do you think? I've been asking that question since yesterday, about Peter Obi, the coalition. What do you think? Is it the best move for him? Should he just remain in Labour Party? The confusion of Labour Party, is it going anytime soon? How are they dealing with the issues? Because once one drops down and everything seems as if it's going well, the next minute something pops up again and everywhere begins to boil. Everywhere scatters. In as much as, yes, we blame the ruling party and the person there for the crisis in the party, in the Labour Party. The question is, what is the best way to even resolve this crisis? So many questions to be answered before 2027. Let me drop this here, guys. Please drop your comments in the comment section. Really love to hear from you. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop a video, you'll be the first to be notified. Thank you for watching this video. Have a blessed remaining part of your day. I'll see you next time.